Okay, I have an ABUS 7240. It is a 6-pin padlock with security pins, and I picked this up recently because I've been having a terrible time trying to get into any of the 7440s that I have. They have the same keyway. I don't know if the 7440 has security pins, but I figure maybe since I can open this one up, maybe I could look what's going on. But I got it open. I picked it open twice now. And maybe I'll move on to 7440 once I feel comfortable with the 7240 and finally get into this 7440 that's been giving me problems for months. Actually, all 6 of them have been giving me problems. So let me give this a try. I have my homemade tensioner here, and I think the problem was I was going off the warding when I was picking before with those ones, and I can actually pick this one off the bottom, so that leads me to feel like I can pick the other ones off the bottom. The only thing is that the first couple locks on here, the first couple pins on here, I can actually see the shear line, which means that on this one, for the first 2 of them, I can see it. If I lift this first one out the way, I can see the shear line on the second one, which means the first 2 pins here are really high lifts, and I can't lift them higher than that from here. And if I've measured how high, because there's a shear line, I gotta lift it about that much, which means that I have to lift this up into the top of the warding in order to clear the shear line. So from down here, I'm not going to do it. Maybe I'll with the first pin, but not the second pin. So I'll lift it some, and then I'll go up onto the warding to lift it up further. So let's get to trying, I guess. Let's see. Is there a better way to get some light on this? Okay. It's hard to tell on the cell phone. How the light looks and stuff like that. Okay, so the first one, it's barely binding, so I don't think that's going to hold. Second one, click from pin 2. Pin 3, nothing. Pin 4, click. That grinding noise is me slipping sideways off the pin or the warding. 6, click. 5, nothing. Back to 1. Can't tell. I have to go up and lift. No, doesn't look like 1, 2. Up and lift. Okay, click from 2. It's way up there. Go back to 1 and try. Nothing. 3. Feels like it's set. Back to 4. Nothing. 5. Anything from 5 yet? Where's that 6? 5. Okay, nothing there. Oh, 1 feels binding now. So maybe I clicked something when I was in the back, and now 1 is binding. So I'll lift 1 up high enough so that I'm able to lift it just with the pick and hop up onto that warding. It's so hard to get these high ones. 1 is set, and I got a false set. So let's look for counter rotation now. Is that, or is that just because I'm picking at an angle, giving some rotation to the core like that? So maybe 3, but let's check the other ones first. Nothing from, is that 4? Oh wait, I'm getting a lot back there, so that might be the one. Number 6. Alright, oh, and that was it. We're open. So that's really weird because the other times I picked it, I got counter rotation for 3, sometimes I got it from 2, so I don't know, maybe I'm setting it in different bind orders and I'm skipping certain spools, but there's probably a lot of spools in there, and I just happen to hit them in different orders each time. Anyways, I haven't taken this apart beyond just taking the core out of the padlock, so I don't know how far I can get it apart, but let's give it a try. Phillips head down this shackle. Oh, you know what? Before I do all this, I didn't show. and show the key working. But yeah. And there, 4 and 6 look like almost like 0 lifts, and you can see here 1 and 2 are ridiculously high, and it's a bit tricky because of that. We unlock it and take that screw out now. There we go. Just a Phillips head screw in there. Some blue Loctite, so the first time you take it off you might have to really go at it. Alright, C-clip. Just take that off. There goes the C-clip. Let's get a pinning mat. Let's not get all this junk everywhere. That follower is going to be too big, isn't it? And a follower. Not sure. Alright, these metal ones not going to work because they don't have the half moon shape. Looks like they'll work. Follow that out. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all standard pins in here. And from the Bible, we've got 1 is standard, 2 is a spool, 3 is a spool, 4 is a spool, 5 is a spool, 6 is standard? Bet? Nope, it's a spool. But yeah, I felt the counter rotation on 6 to get the open, so yeah, obviously 6 is a spool. And all the springs look just like they're normal. Nothing special with the springs, other than getting them tangled together like that. And these pins. And there you go. So that's the 7240. So next will be the 7440, which I don't think I can gut. But I'll try picking it at least. Alright, that's it. Thanks.